Hey guys, welcome back to Hendrickson Ridge. So we're going to continue not just wiring outlets, but we're actually going to be putting mostly some lights in here this time. And I have these 8-foot LED lights that are super bright. The thing is, they have plugs on them, so I'm adding some plugs up on the ceiling here for the sets of lights, and they're going to be controlled by this switch. So I'll have two different switches, and yeah, so the goal is well, I actually got three because I'm going to run one down here. So all three of these outlets will be controlled by this switch. That way I can plug in these lights without cutting the cord off, turn the switch on and off. As I come in, it'll control 3 of the lights, and then there'll be another switch next to it to control the other 3. Alright, so we'll go over the wire configuration, and because it could get a little confusing if you never did it. So we'll go over the wire configuration and keep moving on. And also I love these lights. They're from Amazon, but they got a ton of options. They're good for the ridges in the ceiling because they actually have cable hold-ups, so they can hang down, but they're adjustable, so you can pull the cable and bring your light all the way up to the ridges, so it actually looks like, you know, they're flat mounted on the ceiling. So pretty cool. We'll go over them. I got them from Amazon. I think it was a pack of 6. They're 8-footers. So yeah, let's get to work. All right, so I'm up on the ladder here to start to explain what's going on here, and we're going to a junction box right here because I have a porch light out there that's going to be hot all the time. So we're going to be heating up from the panel, its own 20 amp breaker over there. We're running to this junction box. We're going to be heating that up, and that's going to be, you know, hot all the time. And then we're coming to this outlet. So this outlet and the one over there and the one down there, we're going to have controlled by this switch down here. All right. So what we have is, we have the hot wire coming in, and we're only heating up the black wire from the switch, right? So we heat up down to the switch, black wire, and then I have a piece of tape on this neutral to let people know in the future, or myself, that it's hot, right? So when the switch is on, it'll heat back up the neutral, or white wire I should say, because it's going to be hot now, up to here, which will heat the plug, and then this one will be on top, so it'll heat that right to the next outlet, to the next outlet, all by the switch. All right. Got any questions, let me know in the comments, but that's basically what's going on. So we'll get her wired up, see if she works. Thanks for being here. Alright, so we got all the switches and outlets wired, and we're going to heat it up from the panel. So I have this cut. We're going to use this angle bracket in there for this metal clad. Works pretty good. Run the wire through and heat it up, see what we got. All right, so all right guys, so everything's wired up in the panel, and I checked all 3 outlets, and they're all working off of this switch pretty good. Boom, off, on. All right, so we're gonna wire another light over here and one for this outlet here. All 3 of them will work off that switch. And I wanted to go over these lights with you. So basically, It comes with these you can mount directly to the ceiling if it's flat. My ceiling is not flat, has ridges because it's metal. But you also have these cables to hang it from, which is very easy. So this is an 8-foot light. You have a little slide, and so I slide that cable, slide the holder up to my 4-foot spot, and screw this end of the cable on it. I just line up my 4-foot piece. Now this side, we're screwing to these. Now these go into the ceiling. I put my own screws in here. Boom. And they screw up to the ceiling. Boom. Like that. And then this part will be up in the ceiling. And then this part, it'll slide down, but it won't slide back up. So you would put this cable through here, and it comes out the side, and then screw this in, and then to adjust your height, just pull the cable, and once it goes through, it's not coming back out. So yeah, these are pretty easy to hang up, and they're really bright. So I'm not sponsored by them, I just happen to like them because I think they're easy to put up. Alright, so I just start at the middle of the light to hang one, and the edge would be right there. I measured 4 foot, and boom, there's one of the hangers right here. Basically a screw up in the middle, just like this. Boom, it's tight, and you can hang the light from that while you do the other two, and then pull the cables up to adjust it right up to your roof if you want, or let it hang down. I'll show you when I get it up, but it's basically just like that one. All right, give you a closer look when we get her up. So that's kind of it, like right there. It's you know, one cable going from the light in the middle up to this, and you pull this to get the light to the height you want it, and then cut it right off wherever you want. I mean, I'm going to pull it all the way up to this piece, but this way the light's up here to put the other two on. You know what I mean? It holds it up for you. So I'll show you when the whole thing is completed. But very easy. Pretty good system I got here. Alright, so once you got it pulled up, you really want it. Basically, just put these off. Flip off the extra. Put these off. Done. One more. We'll hook them together with the cable that's provided, and that'll be 2 down. Pretty simple. Alright, so I plugged them together. They're both working fine. I'll show you cable that plugs them together right here. Just plugs in. It was a little longer than I have them apart, so I just curl them up, put a little clamp in there, and yeah, looking good. So far, let's take a look from the distance. So yeah, I mean that brightens the back of the garage up nice. I love that. Alright, so a couple days later, I got another circuit in up top for these other two lights, and I have a switch over here by the big door. So got some more light there. And so now all I gotta do is I gotta run the 2240 plugs there for my planer and dust collector, and I'm gonna run a line all the way to the back, run 3 outlets across the back. Got the wood stove in, not installed yet, but it's gonna be nice this winter for some heat in here. And yeah, so coming right along. So yeah, about wraps it up for this video. I'm heading to Virginia for a few days. Well, 4 days actually. I gotta cut some weeds, cut the property, get it in shape for hunting season. So maybe I'll shoot some video down there, see what's going on down there, and put some more trail cameras, because it's the beginning of August. I gotta start getting ready. Probably go down in November. But for now, thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you soon.